Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name is Lena and today we are going to talk about my tips for buying on Facebook Marketplace and how I got a $3,000 couch for $40. If this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. On this channel, I like to talk about things about money and ways to make your life at home a little simpler. My first tip is to research the item that you want to buy. How much does this item sell for new and how much does it sell for used? So I did this with my couch and I went to one of the furniture stores in town. I was just dreaming. I'm like, okay, what would the most perfect couch for our family and our life be? And I found it, and then we priced it out and saw that it was going to be over $3,000. And I was like, okay, maybe we need to save for this, or maybe I can keep my eyes open and find a cheaper alternative. So I also looked around and was looking at what other couches were going for. What does a used leather couch go for? I specifically wanted leather because I want it to be super durable and last a long time, and I wanted it to be easy to clean. So you're doing your research online, you're Googling, you're looking at the different furniture stores, you're looking at how much it would take to buy your item new. For me, the dream couch would be over $3,000, and I'm not even sure if that was after tax. And tax on a $3,000 item is painful. Okay, the next step to getting your awesome deal on Facebook Marketplace is to spend too much time on Facebook. Most of the time I'm trying to reduce the amount of time I spend on Facebook, but this is one of the times that it really pays off to be a little bit addicted to Facebook. I'm joining all the buy-sell groups in my area. I'm joining the yard sale groups. I'm joining the buy nothing group. So I'm joining groups in my local area and I'm keeping a really close eye on those. And I mean, you're checking several times a day and you would be the first person to know that the item you're looking for, someone is trying to sell. Okay, the next thing you're gonna do is contact your seller. What are the seller's goals? What, in the dream world, what would it be like for you to be the ideal buyer of this seller's item? What does the seller want? The seller wants this to be fast and easy and convenient, and they want this item gone yesterday. So if you're thinking, how can I get in the seller's head? Think, okay, when was the last time I sold something and what was I annoyed by, or what was I like, yes, I want to deal with this person. In your message, you're including the item that you are hoping to buy because they might be selling more than one thing. And you're also including at least one time that would work for you. And I think it would probably be even better if there were several options for them to choose from. Like I could meet you at Fred Meyer, an exact place, at 3 p.m. today, 6 p.m. today, or 5 tomorrow, or something like that. So the times are soon, they are exact times, and for extra credit, you have a location. Especially suggest a location if you are not feeling comfortable with going to somebody's house. And you can kind of, Facebook stalk them a little bit and see if you think that it would be okay to go to their house, or if they give you an uneasy feeling. Definitely just suggest a public location. Also, definitely include some evening times in your suggestions because a lot more people are free during the evenings than during the days. Now you are going to meet your seller. Bring cash and try to get there on time. This is the part where you're making it easy and convenient for them. Bring the right equipment to bring the item home. So if it's large, make sure you've borrowed somebody's truck if you don't have one, and you've brought enough strong people to lift the item into your vehicle without the help from the seller. I bought a piano off of Facebook Marketplace, and it's a beautiful piano, and it was so worth it, but it was such a pain. But we made sure that we had like 4 or 5 people that were gonna help load the piano into the truck so that we wouldn't be requiring anything of the sellers because they don't want to have to deal with it anymore. They're like, get it out. This next part, some people may disagree with, but if I have done my research ahead of time and I know that I am getting a good or decent deal on an item, I don't necessarily negotiate. So don't think that you have to negotiate to get good deals on Facebook. Knowing what is a good deal makes it so that you're reaching out to the people that actually are offering a good deal. Of course, if negotiation doesn't make you super uncomfortable, go for it, but that can make your seller a little uncomfortable too, and then it's not quite as a pleasant experience for everyone. So you are looking at the item, you're inspecting it really quickly, you're making sure that nothing's broken. Pay more attention to structural damage, like if there's a huge tear or there's like a huge chip out of the one part of the table or something like that. That could be a deal breaker for you, but don't pay attention to cleanliness. So this gorgeous couch that I got was filthy. It was like caked on dog hair and it was really quite disgusting. But the couch itself was in great condition and it didn't have any big scratches or something. But some people would shy away from that because they're like, oh, it's gross. And I'm like, I just saved us thousands of dollars. I can wash it. And I did wash it probably 3 or 4 times before we sat on it. But it was totally worth it. And because leather is so cleanable, I knew that I could remove all signs of the old grime. Okay, so you've been looking for your item for a while and you can't find it. So my next tip is that you need to know when to give up. I am a great proponent of patience and perseverance, but there is a certain timeline where either your price point needs to change or you're just discovering that people aren't selling this item. So when we first got married, I wanted matching end side tables for us. We had found a sleigh bed at Goodwill for $10. Yes, I think they missed a zero, but we were like, this is a great deal because we knew, and we bought it. So we had this beautiful dark wood sleigh bed, and I wanted 2 dark wood matching, that's the really hard part, matching end side tables. And I dutifully looked for them for 4 years. Maybe don't wait 4 years like me. That was a bit much, probably. So after those 4 years, I finally gave up and I bought a matching set on Wayfair, and we love them and they're perfect. But that was a long time to have plastic containers as our inside tables. So perhaps if you've been looking for a particular item in a particular price range and it's been 6 months, it's been a year, you've gotten through the whole garage sale summer and you still haven't found it, it might be something that you will have to end up buying new. Where I live, there's a garage sale group, and sometimes people post pictures of what they're selling at their garage sale, and then you can look through those and get an idea if your item might be there. But also sometimes they just post addresses. So this means I'm going to a lot of garage sales too if I have a specific want in mind. And don't forget estate sales and moving sales. Moving sales can be really awesome. So I actually found the magical couch at a moving sale. So these people had decided to start their van life and they were selling their house and all their furniture, and they wanted out yesterday. Just like I was saying, that's normally how it is. When people are selling their stuff, they wish it was gone already. They're like 30 seconds away from loading it in the truck and taking it to the dump. So when people are that ready to sell, they price things unusually low, which can be awesome, and they aren't necessarily really thinking about the value of the item itself and how they're pricing that. They're like, well, I would be glad to have $40 instead of $0. Let me know down in the comments, what are your tricks for buying used items off of Facebook Marketplace? As always, thank you so much for watching this video. It means a lot to me. Please like this video, share with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any uploads. See you next time. Bye for now.